Do you have a serious medical condition and need some time off work, but you've been told your employer doesn't have to comply with the Family and Medical Leave Act? Well, attorney Jim Higgins with the Higgins Firm recently stopped by to talk about some options that are out there. Jim, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to talk about some laws that are out there that help people who have a serious medical condition. What are those?
Well, there's two. The Family Medical Leave Act and the Americans with Disabilities Act. They both can protect people if you've got some type of unexpected serious illness or your child does and you need some time off. And basically, the Family Medical Leave Act says that if this happens to you and your doctor says, yeah, this is a serious illness, it's not, you know, a cold.
Right, something serious.
And you need some time off or can't work 40 hours a week for a while or whatever that accommodation is, your employer has to give you at least 12 weeks of unpaid time and your job is secure.
12
now,
weeks, okay.
It doesn't have to be all at once. You know, it can be sporadic. I have people that will have, unfortunately, one at the beginning of the year and then maybe break a leg towards the end of the year or two unexpected things. As long as it's not more than 12 weeks during the whole year, that should protect your job.
And can you use it on different conditions or is it just one thing?
Nope, you can use it on different conditions as long as, like we said, it's a serious illness.
Okay, so talk more about who it applies to.
Well, you know, it doesn't apply to everybody. The Family Medical Leave Act applies if you've had a job for more than a year, because it doesn't apply to somebody who just starts working and has this happen. And they have to have 50 or more employees. And of course, the reason why is you don't want somebody with one employee who says, I'm going to be out for a month. They just can't handle that. You know, it's for a bigger employment. The ADA, which is also can apply to these cases, the Americans with Disabilities Act, if somebody needs a reasonable accommodation, I can't work more than 40 hours because of my blood pressure or whatever it is. That applies if there's only 15 or more employees. So they're great protections, and they're you know, it's just those basic security to know that people say they can still take care of themselves, not disrupt the business too much, and keep their job.
Right. Now, for someone watching out there who needs this kind of leave, what do they need to do?
They ask. What I always tell people nowadays, and I know I've said on here before, is you email or you fax. It's just so great to have that because not always is there are great employers out there and there are some bad ones. And you really just want to protect yourself. So you email it and say, I need some time off because of this condition. What do you need from me? Right. And I'd like to use my FMLA. And that hopefully your employer will accommodate you with that.
And lastly, for folks watching, if someone feels like they've been punished for this, what
well, then? You know, it's tough because if they do, they should call us. They really should. I mean, we do a lot of this work in our employment litigation section. We have gotten people their jobs back. We've gotten people payback because this is something there that's for them, and they have a right to this leave. And when I have an employer that wants to prevent that from happening or punish somebody for something that's not their fault, they need to stand up for the rights, and they should call us and discuss it.
Absolutely. Jim, thanks.
Thank you.
The Higgins Firm is serving Tennessee. Give them a call at 615-353-0930, or for more info and a link to their website, higginsfirm.com, go to the Better Nashville section of WSMV.com. And we'll be right back.